Okay, it's Hillary. This is video 6, take 2. I did not like the first one. So, first thing, I'm all dressed up from work. I wanted you to see me dressed up, not in my baseball cap. And let's fix the hair, because in the last one, it was really driving me crazy. Okay, so I'm doing these videos. I was all excited, and I was feeling great, like happier than I've ever felt. And I went to bed nice and early last night at 9. And I lied there, chest pounding until 2 a.m. and then got up at 5. So I was trying to see what are all the body sensations about. And I was really looking to see what am I afraid of. I know I talked about being exposed in the last one, and what am I really exposing? Um, it's just my real self, and it feels out of my comfort zone. And that one of the things I've been afraid of is that really no one can love that. It's been my little fear thing. So that's why I've pretended to be good, happy, people pleasing, and be whatever people like, and not speak up for myself or say anything. So when I made the list of what I was afraid of, these are 3 of the things. I have my list, I'm looking at my notes: being disapproved of, being embarrassed, and being told I'm bad. So all 3 of those things happened today, and I'm just looking at each of the 3 of them. So I went into work today, and my boss said, "Oh, now you're doing videos." And I was embarrassed. So that was that. And then the other 2 happened when I'm trying to finish my book, which I don't know if I've said that before, but I'm in the final stages. And I gave the book to read to one of the main characters to see if I could use this person's name. And I got an email this morning saying no, definitely no. And that what I was doing was disgusting, and basically my interpretation was I should be ashamed of myself. So there you have being told I'm bad and being disapproved of right there. So I felt like I was attacked, and I'm really looking at, okay, let's say someone does disapprove of me. That's just their opinion, right? If I'm embarrassed, which I was, it's just an uncomfortable feeling. Won't I don't want to keep saying won't die from that, but nothing bad will happen if I'm embarrassed. It's just discomfort. And then being told I'm bad. I've always, sorry, I'm moving around. I've always tried to pretend I'm good. And really, I have a little devilish streak in me. And I've been afraid people would know. So you know what? I was bad. The stuff I did that I wrote about, not a good girl. And the book is an honest version of my life 2 years ago. No, 10 years ago. It was a 2-year period about 10 years ago. And I was stuck in a bad place. I was numbing myself. And through the process of becoming aware, and then speaking up, and then being able to create my life from there. So it was a very important time for me, where I call it getting out of the cage. I was stuck in a little cage. I forgot who I was, and I wrote this book. And now I think I'm going to have to do it under another name. So don't tell anyone. It's me. Okay? It'll be our little secret. So I'm going to have to, redo. I'm going to have to redo it, and that's okay. And I can own that I was bad. So what Brene Brown talks about is the shame. She's a shame researcher. She has a lot of books out there. And this morning I was reading about shame and being disconnected. And so when we're really little, we learn to stay connected and to be good, because if we lose our mother's love or connection, we won't survive. We need her. We're dependent on her. And then that pattern, I guess, grows into adulthood. And when we're ashamed and disconnected, it's kind of a bad thing. So, but so what? I'm just feeling calmer. Okay, so my practice is to say what's there when I'm bothered and then be able to create something new. So what I'm creating is I can trust myself. I don't always have to be good. Being bad is fun. And if someone disapproves of me, it's not the worst thing in the world. That's just their opinion, and it doesn't mean anything really about me. What do you think? I'm thinking about it. That's pretty good. Okay, so you know what? I lived through 3 of the worst things. Here I am to tell about it, and I'll be here to make another video in the future. So thank you for listening. I'm going to see which one I want to use, this one or the last one. I think this one is shorter, so it's probably better. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget the blog, creatinglifeouthere.com. And thank you all for your support, your encouragement, and most of all, your love. Thank you.